2. Here they are testing to see whether you are well versed in your angles and you know your diagram. So in reduction 2, again they are now using, they want to check to see whether you can do reduction from all the different base angles, the primary angles, like 180, the 90, the 270, and 360, and the 0. So here you've got a question like cos 180 plus x. So they say do the reduction for this one. Now, if I was doing this reduction, what I would simply do is I would say, fine, okay, fine, I need to find out the sine. And as usual, to find out the sine for me, I would just use my calculator and say, okay, fine, what is my sine? My sine is going to be 180. I'll press cos 180 plus 60 in my calculator. I do not write it down. I just press, instead of putting x, I use 60 or 30 or 20, any number below 90. So I need to check my sine. So if I press cos 180, let me use 30 for instance. I'm going to use 30 as my x all the time, just to check so that I can find out my angle. So I'm going to press cos 180 plus 30, close bracket, and then my calculator is giving me a negative, so I put a negative there. Now because I've got 180, and then this is going to be cos, it remains as cos because there's 180 there, and then obviously the x will just come there. I don't use the 30 in any way, so that's how I do the reduction. If I had another one, let's look at sine 270 minus x. Now sine 270 minus x, if I'm doing the reduction, I'll use 30 again. So if I say sine bracket 270 minus x close bracket, and then that will give me a negative. Do you see that? But now, because there is sine 270 here, because there is 270 here, it is going to switch the sign, and the sign will become cos, and then you can just put your x afterwards. That's how we do our reduction. So usually when you are doing your reduction and there's x involved, then I normally call it reduction number 2, where there are no values, and here you don't have to worry. So there are many other ways they can give you. I'm just going to give you another scenario. Sine x minus 90. Now do you notice how we start with x there? And because we started with x there, it means that some people can get confused because they're using starting with 90 or the 270 or the 180. So in this case, it's going to be, I'm going to press my calculator. I know there's a 90 involved. So if I press my calculator, remember it's going to be 30 minus 90, sine 30 minus 90 close bracket. 30 minus 90. And then once I've pressed that one, I'm going to see that it's going to give me a negative. So my calculator has given me a negative answer. I don't care what value the answer is, I just care about the sign. And then now once I've done that, I know that because there is sine there and there is cos there and there's 90 there, it will give us cos and then x. So this is reduction number 2. Now to move on, we now have to look at a question in its totality. So somebody wants you to work out this question: cos 180 plus x sine 360 minus x over cos 90 plus x and cos x minus 180. You see that? Now, if you want to do the reduction for this one, you start by putting the brackets. Remember, I said you start by putting, how many are there? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So if it's gonna be 4 of them, I test the first one, cos 180. Let me take my calculator. Cos 180. That's cos 180 plus 30. Remember, I use 30 for my calculator for x. I don't use x. That is giving me a negative. And because there is cos and 180, it's going to remain cos. Then it's going to be x there. Then let me go to the next one. Sine 360 minus x, which on my calculator I press sine 360 minus 30. Alright, once I've pressed that one, I will realize that sine 360 minus x is a negative. So I press the negative there, and then that's going to be sine. Because there is 360, it remains a sine. Remember, 180 and 360 don't change the sign. So this is going to be sine x. Now let's go to cos 90 plus x. Again, this one is negative. And then when I press it, cos 90 plus 30 is going to give me a negative answer. And then because there's 90 and cos, this is going to become what? Sine x. Then the last one, cos 180, x minus 180, it's going to give us negative cos, this one is going to give us what? 30 minus 180 there. 30 minus 180 is going to give us a negative there. And then because it's 180, it's going to be cos x like that. So now we can look at what we have there. This cos will cancel out with this cos. This sign will cancel out with that sign. And then my answer will become 1. Remember, when you cancel everything at the top and everything at the bottom, your answer is going to be 1. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how we do reduction 2. I was using the shortcut method because I really think those who are struggling need to try to use the calculator and see whether it makes sense for them. Okay,